Welcome to CoinVera USA and our top 5 rare coin spotlight. Today, we're diving into 5 fascinating USA 1-dime coins that collectors are keeping a close eye on: the 1998 dime in fine condition, the 1978 dime in circulated condition, the 1991 dime in good condition, the 1993 dime in circulated condition, and the 1987 dime with a unique rusty appearance. Each of these dimes, minted by the United States Mint, carries its own story, character, and collector appeal. Whether you're a passionate coin hunter or just starting your numismatic journey, these top 5 rare finds might surprise you with their hidden value and history. Let's start. The 1998 United States 1-dime coin in fine condition. At first glance, it may seem like just another small silver-colored coin in your pocket change, but collectors across America are paying closer attention to certain late 20th century dimes, especially those preserved in better shape. The 1998 dime has become a steady favorite among new and experienced collectors who appreciate its history, design, and the possibility of hidden value in everyday currency. The 1998 dime was struck by the United States Mint, the official producer of American coinage since 1792. By 1998, the Mint was producing billions of coins annually to meet the demands of a growing economy. These dimes were minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, and proof versions were produced in San Francisco for collectors. The coin belongs to the long-running Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt shortly after his passing. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a powerful legacy, and his image continues to represent strength and resilience on this 10-cent piece. On the obverse, or head side, the coin features a detailed left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. The word "Liberty" appears along the left edge, while "In God We Trust" is inscribed to the right of his profile. The year 1998 is positioned at the bottom. In fine condition, the coin still shows clear facial features, strong lettering, and visible detail in Roosevelt's hair, although light wear may be present on the highest points. The reverse, or tail side, displays a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength and independence. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "1 dime" frame the design, with "E pluribus unum" placed above the torch. In fine condition, the major elements remain bold and easy to identify, even though slight smoothing may appear on the torch bands and branch leaves. Culturally, the 1998 dime continues the tradition of honoring one of America's most influential leaders. Roosevelt was closely associated with the March of Dimes campaign, which fought against polio, making his appearance on the 10-cent coin especially meaningful. For many collectors, owning a 1998 dime is not just about monetary worth but about holding a small piece of American heritage that connects to social progress and national unity. The 1998 dime is composed of a copper core with outer layers of nickel, commonly known as a clad composition. It weighs approximately 2.268 grams and measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. These precise specifications reflect the Mint's commitment to consistency and durability. Because it is not made of silver, its value depends entirely on collector interest, condition, mint marks, and potential minting errors. In terms of rarity, the 1998 dime is not considered scarce in general circulation because millions were produced. However, condition plays a powerful role in demand. A coin in fine condition is far more attractive than one heavily worn, especially if it shows strong detail and minimal damage. Error varieties, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can dramatically increase desirability. While most standard 1998 dimes in fine condition typically trade close to face value, the collector market sometimes shows surprising strength. Depending on demand, certain high-quality examples may sell for around $2 to $15 in today's market. Exceptional pieces with unusual mint errors have been known to reach $75 or even over $150 in competitive online auctions, especially when buyer interest is high. When converted into British currency, ordinary examples might bring between £2 and £12, But in some enthusiastic collector listings, sellers have advertised rare condition pieces for as much as £250 to £450, sometimes even reaching £500, which is written numerically as £500. While such high figures are not common and often depend on special characteristics, they demonstrate the excitement and perceived high demand surrounding collectible U.S. coins. For collectors hoping to maximize value, it is important to carefully inspect the mint mark, check for errors using magnification, and store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional wear. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value significantly. Keeping it in stable, dry conditions will help preserve its fine details and maintain collector appeal. Monitoring online auction trends and coin forums can also provide insight into current demand levels. In conclusion, the 1998 United States one-dime coin in fine condition represents far more than 10 cents. It reflects American history, honors a transformative president, and offers collectors the thrill of discovering value in everyday change. While not every 1998 dime will command high prices, the right combination of condition, presentation, and market timing can make it a surprisingly desirable collectible. For anyone passionate about coin collecting, this small but meaningful piece continues to shine with opportunity and historical pride. Number 2. The 1978 United States one dime. At first glance, it may seem like just another small silver-colored coin you might find in spare change, but the 1978 dime carries history, symbolism, and surprising collector interest, especially when found in solid circulating condition. While millions were produced, certain examples today are gaining attention in the coin market, and demand continues to grow among beginner and experienced collectors alike. The 1978 dime was struck by the United States Mint during a time of economic change and modern growth in America. This coin features the familiar image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side. His portrait has appeared on the dime since 1946, honoring his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his support for the March of Dimes campaign. The reverse side of the 1978 dime displays a powerful American design: a torch in the center representing liberty, an olive branch symbolizing peace, and an oak branch standing for strength and independence. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "one dime" frame the design, reinforcing national pride and identity. In terms of composition, the 1978 dime is made from a copper-nickel clad structure, consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Even in circulating condition, its crisp reeded edges and balanced design remain visually appealing. Circulating condition means the coin has been used in everyday transactions, showing light to moderate wear, but still retaining clear details in Roosevelt's profile and the torch design on the reverse. Although the 1978 dime was produced in high numbers at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, collector interest often focuses on coins with strong strikes, minimal wear, or unique mint errors. While most circulating examples trade close to face value, certain well-preserved coins or special mint varieties can bring higher premiums. In today's rare coin market, an ordinary circulated 1978 dime may typically be worth between 10 cents and $1.50 depending on condition. However, exceptional high-grade examples or error coins have been reported to reach values of $50, $150, or even over $300 in rare cases, showing how condition and rarity dramatically impact price. When converted into British currency for global collectors, some high-demand examples are sometimes discussed in the market at exciting figures such as £120, £250, or even £400, which equals £120, £250, or £400 respectively. These higher figures generally apply to outstanding condition coins or special collectible versions, not standard circulated pieces. The idea of a small 10-cent coin potentially reaching hundreds of pounds creates strong interest among collectors and investors searching through rolls of coins. Culturally, the 1978 dime represents stability and continuity in American coinage design. The enduring image of Franklin D. Roosevelt reflects leadership, resilience, and reform. For many Americans, the dime is part of everyday life, but for collectors, it is also a connection to late 1970s America, a time of economic shifts, technological progress, and evolving national identity. Rarity plays a major role in determining value. While the overall mintage was large, finding a 1978 dime in high-grade mint state condition or with rare mint errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks can significantly increase its desirability. Circulated coins remain common, but demand continues because they are affordable entry points for new collectors. The affordability combined with historical value keeps interest steady and growing. For collectors looking to add a 1978 dime to their collection, it is important to examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for sharp details in Roosevelt's hair and jawline, clear torch lines on the reverse, and minimal scratches. Storing the coin in protective holders can help preserve its condition. Checking for mint marks, particularly the D for Denver or S for San Francisco, can also add collecting interest. In conclusion, the 1978 United States dime in circulating condition may appear ordinary at first, but it carries historical meaning, iconic American design, and growing collector curiosity. While most examples remain close to face value, the possibility of higher returns in exceptional condition keeps excitement alive. Whether you are a new collector or a seasoned enthusiast, the 1978 dime proves that even the smallest coins can hold big stories and surprising potential in today's market. Number 3. The 1991 United States 1 dime coin, a small but powerful piece of American history that many people overlook in their pocket change. At first glance, it may seem like just another 10-cent coin, but collectors across the country are paying closer attention to certain 1991 dimes in good condition. In today's rare coin market, even modern coins like this can spark serious interest when preserved well, and demand continues to grow among passionate numismatists searching for hidden treasures. The 1991 dime was struck by the United States Mint during a time when America was experiencing economic growth and cultural transformation. Millions of these dimes were produced in Philadelphia and Denver, making them common in circulation. However, coins that remain in good condition today stand out because many were heavily used in everyday transactions. Over time, wear and tear reduces detail, so finding a 1991 dime with strong features, clear lettering, and minimal scratches can make it far more desirable than people expect. On the front side of the coin, also known as the obverse, you will see the timeless portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. His profile faces left, symbolizing leadership and resilience. The word liberty appears along the edge, along with the national motto, "In God We Trust," and the year 1991 stamped clearly beneath the portrait. Roosevelt's image has appeared on the dime since 1946, honoring his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his support for the March of Dimes campaign that fought polio. This historical connection gives the coin deeper cultural meaning beyond its face value. Turning to the reverse side, or the tail, the design features a torch in the center, representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch symbolizing peace and an oak branch symbolizing strength and independence. The words, United States of America, and 1 dime, are boldly engraved, along with the motto, E pluribus unum. Even in good condition, the sharpness of the torch flame and the fine lines in the branches can significantly impact the coin's visual appeal and collectible value. The 1991 dime is composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core. It weighs approximately 2.268 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Although it contains no silver like pre-1965 dimes, collectors still value high-grade examples for their condition, mint luster, and possible mint errors. Coins in good condition typically show light wear but still maintain clear details and readable inscriptions, making them attractive for beginner and intermediate collectors. In terms of rarity, the 1991 dime is not considered scarce in general circulation, but condition plays a powerful role in value. While billions were minted, far fewer survive in well-preserved states. A standard 1991 dime in good condition may trade in today's market for around $2 to $5 depending on eye appeal. However, certain well-preserved examples or coins with unique mint errors can reach impressive prices. In some collector discussions and promotional listings, values are sometimes highlighted in the hundreds, with figures like £250, £250, or even £480, £480, mentioned for exceptional pieces. When converted to dollars, that can represent approximately $315 to $600 depending on exchange rates. While such high figures usually apply to near-mint or error varieties, they demonstrate the excitement surrounding collectible coins from this era. The cultural value of the 1991 dime continues to grow as new generations of collectors search through rolls of coins and inherited collections. Many enthusiasts enjoy assembling complete Roosevelt dime sets, and a clean 1991 example fills an important place in that timeline. Demand increases especially when collectors seek coins free from heavy scratches, discoloration, or rim damage. For those interested in collecting, it is important to carefully inspect the coin under good lighting. Look for sharp hair detail on Roosevelt's portrait, clean torch lines on the reverse, and minimal surface marks. Storing the coin in a protective holder can preserve its condition and maintain its potential value. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector appeal and significantly lower market price. In conclusion, the 1991 United States dime in good condition proves that even modern coins can carry surprising value and historical importance. While it may have started as everyday pocket change, its connection to American heritage, its elegant design, and the growing enthusiasm of collectors have elevated its status. Whether worth a few dollars or potentially highlighted at values reaching into the hundreds of pounds in special cases, this small silver-colored coin reminds us that hidden opportunities often sit quietly in our change jars, waiting to be discovered. Number 4. The 1993 United States 1 dime coin in circulating condition, a small piece of everyday change that still holds meaningful value for collectors and coin enthusiasts. Even though it was produced for daily use, the 1993 dime has gained steady attention in today's market, especially among those who appreciate modern American coinage and its long-standing legacy. The 1993 dime was struck by the United States Mint, the official producer of America's coinage since 1792. By 1993, the dime had already carried the same iconic design for decades, maintaining a strong visual identity that Americans instantly recognize. These coins were minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, with proof versions produced in San Francisco. While millions were released into circulation, the true value today depends heavily on condition, mint mark, and overall eye appeal. On the front, or obverse, the coin features the distinguished portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His image has appeared on the dime since 1946, honoring his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his strong support for the March of Dimes campaign. The word Liberty is boldly inscribed along with the national motto, "In God We Trust," and the year 1993 is clearly stamped below. Even in circulating condition, many 1993 dimes still retain moderate detail in Roosevelt's hair and facial features, which can influence collector demand. Turning to the reverse, or tail side, the coin displays a classic design symbolizing strength and unity. A torch stands in the center, representing liberty, while an olive branch and an oak branch sit on either side, symbolizing peace and strength. The words, United States of America, and 1 dime, are engraved with strong lettering. In circulating condition, the finer lines of the torch may show wear, but the overall design remains clear and recognizable, maintaining its historical presence. Culturally and historically, the Roosevelt dime carries deep meaning in American society. It reflects resilience, national unity, and the legacy of a president who guided the country through some of its most challenging times. The continued use of this design into 1993 shows the enduring respect for Roosevelt's influence. For many collectors, owning a 1993 dime is not just about monetary worth but about holding a tangible piece of American heritage. The 1993 dime weighs 2.27 grams and is composed of a copper core with a nickel outer layer, giving it a silvery appearance while remaining durable for everyday use. Its diameter measures 17.91 millimeters, making it one of the smallest coins in U.S. circulation. Despite its small size, it carries significant collectible interest, especially when preserved with minimal scratches or strong detail. In terms of rarity, a standard 1993 dime in circulated condition is generally common because of its large mintage. However, coins with fewer marks, sharp details, or specific mint errors can attract serious attention. Some collectors actively search for high-grade circulated examples that still show strong design clarity. Demand increases when a coin stands out from typical pocket change, particularly if it has a clean surface and balanced wear. Now let's talk about current market value. In circulated condition, most 1993 dimes trade close to their face value of 10 cents. However, depending on condition and buyer interest, some pieces are listed in the market from around $1 up to $5, especially if they show exceptional eye appeal for a circulated coin. In the United Kingdom market, certain sellers advertise these coins at collectible prices reaching £120, £250, or even £375, which in numbers is £120, £250, or £375. While such listings often target enthusiastic collectors, they demonstrate the high demand perception that can surround even modern coins when marketed as collectible pieces. For collectors, the key is careful examination. Always check for mint marks, unusual features, or striking errors. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent further wear, and avoid cleaning them, as cleaning can reduce collectible value. Even circulated coins can become desirable over time if preserved properly. Paying attention to detail and understanding market trends can turn an ordinary find into a rewarding addition to your collection. In conclusion, the 1993 United States dime in circulating condition may appear simple at first glance, but it carries historical importance, recognizable design, and steady collector interest. From its tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt to its symbolic reverse design, this coin represents American tradition in a compact form. While most examples remain affordable, selective pieces with strong visual appeal can command higher prices in niche markets. The next time you see a 1993 dime, remember that even small change can hold meaningful value and potential in the world of coin collecting. Number 5. The 1987 one-dime coin was issued by the United States Mint and features the iconic image of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front. Even in rusty or environmentally damaged condition, this coin tells a story of circulation, commerce, and decades of everyday American life. For many collectors, condition adds character, and even a worn example can generate curiosity in today's market. The Roosevelt Dime series began in 1946 to honor President Roosevelt's leadership and his role in founding the March of Dimes campaign. By 1987, the dime had long transitioned from silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition, reflecting changes in U.S. coinage after 1965. The 1987 dime was struck in Philadelphia and Denver for circulation, with proof versions produced in San Francisco for collectors. While millions were minted, certain examples in unusual or damaged states still attract attention, especially when collectors are searching for key dates, mint errors, or nostalgic pieces from the late 1980s. On the obverse, or heads, side, you'll see the left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt along with the word Liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the date 1987. Despite rusty or darkened surfaces, these details often remain visible, giving the coin a bold and recognizable presence. On the reverse, or tails, side, the design features a torch in the center symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch representing peace and an oak branch representing strength. The words United States of America and one dime circle the design, along with the motto E pluribus unum. Even when corrosion or discoloration affects the surface, the powerful symbolism of the design continues to stand out. Culturally, the 1987 dime reflects late 20th century America, a time of economic growth and global influence. While it may not contain silver value like pre-1965 dimes, its historical connection to Roosevelt and its place in everyday American transactions give it sentimental and collectible value. Many collectors enjoy assembling date and mint sets from the 1980s, and the 1987 issue fills an important spot in that timeline. The weight of the 1987 Roosevelt dime is approximately 2.27 grams, and it measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. It is composed of a copper core with outer layers of copper-nickel clad. Even in rusty condition, which usually results from environmental exposure rather than true rust since the coin contains no iron, the coin maintains its standard specifications unless severe damage has occurred. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the 1987 dime is not considered rare in general circulation grades. However, certain high-grade uncirculated examples or proof coins can command stronger premiums. In rusty or heavily circulated condition, the coin's value typically remains close to its face value of 10 cents. In today's market, a standard 1987 dime in damaged or rusty condition may range from 10 cents to $1 depending on collector interest. However, some enthusiastic sellers in online marketplaces list such coins with eye-catching asking prices reaching $150, $250, or even $500, which equals approximately $150, $250, or $500 respectively, though these higher figures often reflect speculative or promotional pricing rather than confirmed sales. Converted into British currency for comparison, 10 cents equals roughly 8 pence. Some promotional listings may claim values of £120, £240, or even £400 for unique or error-related 1987 dimes, written as £120, £240, or £400. While these amounts create excitement, actual confirmed sales for rusty examples generally remain much lower unless a verified mint error or exceptional rarity is present. For collectors, the key is careful examination. Check for mint marks such as D for Denver below the date, and look for unusual features like off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. Even a coin in poor visual condition can hold special value if it contains a genuine mint error. Storing coins in dry, protective holders can prevent further environmental damage and preserve whatever detail remains. In conclusion, the 1987 US dime in rusty condition may not be a silver treasure, but it remains a meaningful collectible tied to American history and the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Its design symbolism, steady demand among beginner collectors, and occasional high asking prices in online markets keep interest alive. Whether worth just face value or significantly more due to unique characteristics, this small 10-cent coin continues to prove that even everyday change can hold a fascinating story and surprising market attention.